Record. I am recording. Y'all can see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Hi, my name is Alex,
My name's Ray.
My name's Yosef.
My name's Leonardo.
and here's our presentation on the high and low involvement ads. So starting with the iPad.
At Wells Fargo, we get it. Carlo started his business to obsess over things like fasting. But please, it's time to put away your computers.
All right. So the next one is BMW.
The soul of BMW. Where will you find it? Here, here, or here? Here. What about here? Or maybe here. And what about here? Yes. But above all, here. Driven by soul. 100% driving pleasure. 100% electric.
All right. And next is the Disneyland ad.
Something happy is happening you don't want to miss. It's the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration. And you're invited to this hotel event with new nighttime shows and limited time experiences. Celebrate happy with us at the happiest place on earth. Visit Disneyland.com/70 for more details.
And then next is the Nintendo Switch.
So many meetings tomorrow. What time is my presentation? Ah, I forgot mom's gift. Can I pick it up tonight? Wait, is dinner with the girls? Or is it? Can we move the reservation?
All right, bro, that's it. Next is the Dior ad.
If you want to know, I'll do anything you ask me to. And if you love the and the love, I'll wear a mask for you. If you want to stop, if you want to stop, down, and yes, your name, your
All right. Next is the, oh yeah, now we get to talk about it.
So for the iPad commercial, it's a good involvement of a high involvement ad because they were able to show the features of the iPad without putting the specs or anything up there. They showed how lightweight and nimble the iPad is when it's used. And on top of that, they showed how it has the capabilities of both a computer and a iPhone and how it is compatible with other or other Apple devices as well. Ultimately being the ultimate choice if you want to choose a Mac or an iPhone. And then for the BMW ad, this is a good example of a high involvement ad because it connects with the consumers in an emotional way. They capture different audiences such as automotive related people, art related people, as well as just culture related people. People who know the BMW for the brand connect to this ad for these reasons and shift them over to the EV side of things and say that they have the same driving pleasure and soul as old cars, making people want to buy their newer cars that they produce.
Yeah.
For the Disneyland ad, this is an example of high involvement because Disneyland is a brand that everyone is aware of and everyone can relate it to it being expensive, whether it's like traveling there or forming a vacation. Food costs, ticket prices can be expensive there. It's also high involvement because a lot of people are familiar with the brand ever since their childhood. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen a Disney movie and since they were a child, and they develop like this sort of brand loyalty towards Disneyland, and so that's why it's high involvement.
So Dior is known as a high involvement brand due to its high history of high-end luxury merchandise involving opulent fashion, handbags, accessories, fragrances. And with every purchase, every customer buys involves an emotional and psychological investment that reflects personal tastes, identity, as well as status. Consumers sense an emotional connection with with Dior's image of delicacy, prestige, and exclusivity from mainstream society. People who buy Dior signify wealthy status to show off a luxurious aura within social settings. And the ad shown creates an image or lifestyle that consumers may envision, which draws their attention to buy the product and feel connected with the brand. And now
All
moving
right,
on to,
Nintendo.
oh yeah, my bad. Wait. Oh yeah, we gotta watch the ads, all of it, and then we're gonna talk about it. But yeah. Wait, did you do
All right.
Nintendo yet? Or am I tripping?
No,
You didn't do
no.
Nintendo? Oh yeah, you
I was
can.
gonna.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Nintendo Switch, like the commute commercial for the Nintendo Switch 1 is a perfect case of high involvement because it it focuses on the consumer's way of like buying it. So the commercial shows a commuter that's trying to escape like the dreaded like commute. And so all these thoughts keep clouding her head, but then she sees that she has her trusty Nintendo Switch, which lets her just take a break and play something that she was probably playing at home. And you can just take it on the go, and it's the same system. And this like doesn't only just meet an emotional need that consumers have, but it like accommodates everyone's normal lives because a lot of people commute, and it adds to a viewer's self-concept because it makes you like want it. You're like, okay, I can make multiple reasons of why I need this, so I'm gonna just get it.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the low involvement ads, starting with Trident gum.
Wix, one platform, any website,
That's not gum.
unlimited creation.
4 out of 5 dentists surveyed would recommend Trident for their patients who chew gum. But what about the fifth dentist?
Now then, would you recommend Trident for your patients who chew gum?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. There are many theories, but one thing's for sure, great tasting Trident is good for teeth.
Okay, moving on to the Charmin toilet paper.
My kids can't hide anything from me. I'm home. Especially when they've been using toilet paper that doesn't hold up. Hold it, mister. Here's new Charmin Ultra Strong. It cleans better. You can count on it.
New Charmin Ultra Strong has a diamond weave texture that's more durable and it cleans better, so you can use less.
Oh, much better.
Hey, you passed a clean test and your mouth test.
Oh, yeah.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
Okay, moving on to the Purell hand sanitizer.
You want a hand sanitizer to do three things: kill germs, be gentle on your hands, and be accessible when you want it. To get all three, Purell Advanced Formula. When it comes to killing germs, Purell Advanced Formula has an edge over other hand sanitizers. That's because Purell Advanced Formula uses the natural enemy of germs, alcohol. In fact, it's scientifically proven to kill 99.99% of germs on hands. But to keep it easy on your hands, Purell Advanced Formula also includes 4 different skin conditioners to soothe your skin and maintain moisture, no matter how often you use it. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, and accessible when you need it. Purell Advanced Formula.
And then moving on to Head and Shoulders.
I used to struggle with dandruff and scalp issues, but then I started using Head and Shoulders every wash because the active ingredient in Head and Shoulders fights off the microbes that cause dandruff. Microbes are on everyone's scalp and can cause irritation, but when you use Head and Shoulders every wash,
Keeps these rascals at bay. They help prevent dandruff before it starts. You think you're going?
see, no flakes down here.
That looks great.
Had a little help.
Make every wash count.
Okay. And moving on to Tide laundry detergent.
My life is full of questions. Mom, is yellow light or dark? How do I clean an oily stain? Thankfully, Tide's the answer to almost all of them.
Why do we even buy napkins?
It's Tide. Think board water, clean white soft. It can with Tide. Do I need to appreciate guacamole? No, with Tide. This is chocolate, right? Yes, yes.
Tide? Yeah.
No matter who's doing it, on what cycle, or in what temperature, Tide works. So I can focus on all the other questions.
Do crabs have eyebrows?
For all of life's laundry questions, it's got to be Tide.
All right, so for the Trident commercial is a good example of a low involvement ad because it was a humorous ad that makes the company kind of easy to remember and kind of creates a kind of stimulus that allows the company to be remembered when you go to checkout. It's short and simple, making it very easy to remember as well. And this all leads to the product being bought and the brand being remembered by the consumer. So these are all examples of why this was a good example of a low involvement commercial.
All right. Charmin Ultra Strong Toilet Paper is a great example of low involvement product due to its worldwide accessibility and cheap price for all consumers. It is commonly a used household item that is not often thought about, nor does it need much research before buying the product. Toilet paper is always needed amongst humans, as it does not require much thinking when buying compared to a smartphone, clothing, or automobiles. When it comes to buying toilet paper, chances are very slim of an emotional stake when a customer second guesses their purchase within making the wrong decision. And the purchase is often quick, which is usually chosen by the availability or small preferences. And the viewer's attitude in which they may buy the product due to them watching the advertisement. Uh, and the consumers end up enjoying the product, which will possibly make them buy it again.
Purell hand sanitizer is a good example of a low involvement ad because the hand sanitizer is so widely known. Most people use it. It's effective in killing germs on your hands, and the cost is relatively low, especially for the Purell brand compared to its competitors. They also market like they add different moisturizers in their formula and alcohol in their formula that kills germs on your hands. It's also good at not making your hands irritated or dry. It's also low involvement because many people have an instinct to buying hand sanitizer during the cold season.
Oh yeah, the Head and Shoulders commercial, make every wash count. it's a good idea for low involvement because um, it doesn't talk about the Head and Shoulders brand as much because they already know that it's a household name. So they talk mostly about what it's killing, what it's targeting, and the reason why you would get it, which helps people automatically like make a connection. Oh, like dandruff, okay, Head and Shoulders, which they've done for years. They've always marketed towards that. Well, that's why they're such a household name. And it makes it easier to know that when you go straight into the store, you just go, okay, I'm gonna pop this Head and Shoulders and I'm gonna take it. And then for the Tide laundry detergent commercial, they use a real world example that most people will face, and they use that as a marketing tactic by saying, okay, I don't need to worry anymore as long as I have Tide. That makes consumers, first of all, people love like convenience, and second of all, people love stuff that's a easy fix. So they go to both. They say, "Oh, Tide is one of the most common laundry detergents," and they say that it's a easy fix to any stain problem issue that you can have, regardless of color, regardless of stain. So it targets the consumers perfectly, and it's short and like they don't need stats or anything like that. That's why it's low involvement.
All right, thank you for watching and listening to our high and low involvement presentation. Thank you.
We
It's
gotta show the ads still.
You said what?
We gotta show our ads.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Not yet. Not yet. And then this is our MacBook ad.
iPad.
This bag is pretty heavy. I wish I had like an iPad or something. This bag is heavy. Here, why don't you use this? What is this? That's an iPad. I can use this in my notebooks? Yeah. It'll help with the pain. With this slim device, you can now combine all of your notebooks into one, making it easier than ever to write notes. With the new M2 chip, it's faster than it's ever been before.
Yeah. And then the next one is a low involvement, which is the hand sanitizer ad.
Hey, wait, hold on. Didn't she just use the bathroom, bro? Yeah. You got like any hand sanitizer? Yeah, I got you with this. Here. A real hand sanitizer kills 99.99 of germs. Use a second wash to kill the last 0.1.
All right. So there's our high and low involvement presentation. Thank you for watching. Oh my gosh. How do I stop?